This week on Days of Our Lives, secrets explode, trust is shattered, and lives are about to change forever. As baby drama spirals out of control and a long-awaited return sends shockwaves through Salem, one question rises to the surface. Who can you believe when the truth hurts the most? Stay with us as we break down all the explosive twists coming your way from June 23 to 27. The week begins with a chilling revelation that sets everything into motion. In the dead of night, young Rachel Black stirs in her sleep, whispering fragments of a traumatic event, the shooting that rocked the DiMera family. Her words are broken, panicked, and barely audible, but one name slices through the silence like a dagger: Johnny. Marlena Evans, watching over her granddaughter, freezes. A sense of dread washes over her as she pieces together what Rachel might be reliving. Could Rachel have witnessed the shooting that almost destroyed her family? And if so, what exactly did she see? Unable to remain silent, Marlena confronts Brady Black the following morning. Her tone is calm but edged with urgency. She demands answers, cornering Brady emotionally and morally. Brady's hesitation speaks volumes. After some pressure, he admits what Marlena feared. Rachel has remembered fragments before, memories he hoped were too blurry, too disjointed to mean anything. But they weren't. What's even more disturbing is what Rachel claimed to see: Johnny DiMera with a gun, pointing it at EJ. Now Marlena is caught between her professional instincts and her grandmotherly protectiveness. Should she dismiss these memories as the nightmares of a traumatized child, or take them seriously? She chooses the latter and decides to go straight to the source. Her confrontation with Johnny DiMera promises to be tense. Will he deny it outright? Will he offer an explanation, or will his silence deepen the mystery? And what role did EJ truly play in this family horror? Marlena is about to open a door that could reignite a dangerous war inside the DiMera mansion, and this time, no one may walk away unscathed. As Salem reels from the fallout of one revelation, another crisis is unfolding in the maternity ward, and this time, it hits even closer to home for the younger generation. Sophia Choi goes into labor in the most dramatic way possible, right in the middle of her graduation ceremony. Dreams of a bright future are interrupted by screams of pain and fear as she's rushed to the hospital. Tate Black is at her side every step of the way, comforting her, holding her hand, and promising she'll be okay. He's determined to be the rock Sophia needs. But behind those hospital walls, not everything is as pure as it seems. Because there's a silent question that hangs over the delivery room like a cloud: is Tate really the father? Whispers have started circulating. Aaron Green, who recently returned to Salem, has a connection to Sophia that goes beyond simple friendship. His timing, his cryptic remarks about what could have been, and the knowing looks he gives Sophia, everything points to a deeper, hidden history. Could Sophia have been unsure of who the father is all along? Or worse, could she have suspected the truth and chosen to keep it from Tate out of fear? If the baby turns out to be Aaron's, it could change everything. Aaron might see this as fate, an opportunity to finally step into the role of partner and father. But for Tate, the betrayal would be devastating. Not only would he lose the child he believed was his, but the trust between him and both Sophia and Aaron would be completely shattered. What makes it even more heartbreaking is that Aaron is Tate's best friend. If Sophia kept this from him, it wouldn't just be a lie, it would be a deep emotional wound that cuts across friendship, loyalty, and love. One misstep in handling this could ignite a war between Tate and Aaron, leaving Sophia torn in the middle of a devastating triangle she never imagined. As personal lives spiral out of control, a darker, more sinister threat begins to grow in the shadows of Salem. Doug Williams III is increasingly on edge, and for good reason. Holly Jonas and Ariana Horton, two young girls with promising futures, have found themselves entangled with the wrong people. A past mistake, a loan taken from a dangerous underground lender, now threatens to spiral into a full-blown crisis. The loan shark, known for his brutal methods, has put both girls on his radar. They thought they could walk away from that deal. They were wrong. Doug, sensing something is very wrong, begins to notice strange cars parked nearby. He overhears cryptic phone calls. And the girls? They're becoming nervous, more secretive. What began as reckless teenage behavior is now crossing into potential tragedy. Could Salem be on the verge of another child abduction scandal? If the loan shark makes a move, the town could once again find itself in chaos, missing children, desperate parents, and a police force scrambling to track down leads before it's too late. This threat is different. It's not about love or betrayal, it's about power and fear. And if the residents of Salem don't act fast, they could find themselves mourning a loss that was entirely preventable. The countdown is over. Sami Brady is coming home. Although her return was slightly delayed due to her daughter Sydney's sudden accident at the airport, nothing can stop this tidal wave from crashing back into Salem. And when it hits, the ripples will be felt far and wide. For Marlena Evans, this return is a bittersweet lifeline. Still reeling from the tragic loss of John Black, Marlena has been quietly enduring a sea of sorrow. But Sami, her fiercely loyal daughter, is about to walk back into her life at the moment she needs her most. Expect powerful scenes of reunion, raw, tearful, and laced with decades of history. Yet Sami's return isn't just about healing. It's about disruption. Because while Marlena welcomes her daughter back, another Salem resident is struggling with a mysterious sense of recognition. Kat Green recently spotted a photo of Sami in Marlena's townhouse, and her reaction was striking, a mixture of familiarity, unease, and curiosity. Where has Kat seen Sami before? What memory has been buried so deep it can only be triggered by a chance photograph? That mystery is poised to unravel when Sami and Kat inevitably come face to face. What will happen when the two women lock eyes? Could they share a long-lost history, one neither fully remembers or one they've intentionally tried to forget? Days never drops hints like these without preparing for a seismic revelation. And with Sami's reputation for drama, vengeance, and uncompromising loyalty, any connection between her and Kat could trigger a firestorm. Whether it's a shared past or a future collision, one thing's certain: this encounter will not be forgettable. In the quieter corners of Salem, something unexpected is blooming, an emotional intimacy between Kat Green and Chad DiMera that no one saw coming. What began as polite conversations and cautious support is quickly transforming into something more intimate, more dangerous, more real. Chad has been adrift since the loss of Abigail. He's a man torn between the life he used to have and the uncertain future he faces. Kat, meanwhile, is still an enigma. She's carved out a place for herself in town, but what lies beneath that polished surface remains largely unknown. Their growing closeness offers a glimmer of hope, but is it genuine connection, or the desperate need to feel something again? Their banter is laced with affection, their glances linger longer, and yet, there's a tension that simmers underneath it all. Kat's involvement with Marlena and the secret threads tying her to Sami suggest a complex past. If she's not being fully honest with Chad, the foundation they're building may be built on quicksand. And Chad, a man who has loved deeply and lost tragically, may not be able to survive another emotional collapse. Is this the beginning of a great love story, or just a detour on the road to heartbreak? In the midst of the chaos that grips Salem, a beacon of joy prepares to shine. Paul Narita and Andrew Donovan are getting married. After everything they've overcome, their union stands as a testament to enduring love and second chances. The town is abuzz with anticipation. The guest list includes some of Salem's most iconic names, and the wedding promises to be a rare moment of peace and celebration. But this is days of our lives, and where there's love, there's always room for chaos to creep in. Will the ceremony proceed without interruption? Or will a last-minute shock, be it an objection, a revelation, or a secret exposed, send the entire event spiraling out of control? Weddings in Salem are never just about vows and rings. They are often the setting for dramatic entrances, emotional breakdowns, and history-altering declarations. And with Sami's return, Rachel's memory bombshell, and multiple paternity questions swirling around, this wedding might become the epicenter of fallout for every major storyline currently brewing. For now, Paul and Andrew are smiling. But whether that smile holds through the final, I do, remains to be seen. With secrets bubbling, confrontations rising, and alliances shifting, the week of June 23 to 27 on Days of Our Lives is poised to explode. Who's lying? Who's protecting the truth? And who will be left standing when it all comes out? Don't miss a second, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dive recaps and analysis. What do you think will happen when Sami returns? Could Aaron be the baby's father? And will Rachel's memory change everything for the Damaras? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next episode recap.